you for logging on to this Leo High School sports broadcast brought to you by AllenCountyVoice.com, a division of the Voice Enterprises. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors you hear throughout the game. So be sure to visit their businesses and use their services as often as possible. And tell them thanks for their support. We encourage you to go to the games and support your local team, but when you just can't make it, we're here for you. Now it's time for the pregame show on AllenCountyVoice.com.
That is right. It is time for the pregame show on AllenCountyVoice.com. VoiceSportsNetwork.com. About 3 minutes till tip-off here. Steve Roberts alongside myself calling the game for you this evening. Cole Whelan is unable to be in attendance tonight. Typically have my man beside me. About to play the school songs, as you can see on the screen here, folks. The live shot there of the Norwell Knights visiting here at the Leo Lions. Again, good evening. Steve Roberts. Voice Sports Network, AllenCountyVoice.com. This NE8 matchup is brought to you by a number of providers, one of which being the University of St. Francis, known for quality academic options and dedicated professors. You'll discover the perfect program to fit your interest and goals. See for yourself what USF has to offer. Visit online at sf.edu. Among the others are DuPont Bar and Grill, Marco's Pizza in Leo, cheesy bread, Cedar Creek Golf Club, Grable Insurance, University of St. Francis, as I mentioned, Adams Memorial Hospital, as well as TW Fable. So thank you to all the sponsors that are helping bring this broadcast. And Leo comes in here to start off the pregame show, brought to you by the University of St. Francis. Comes in at the record of 6-5 after winning the first and dropping the next three in the holiday tournament just last week. The victory was against these Norwell Knights, 56-48. That was on December 29th. Coach Kerry Cogdell in his 13th season looking for magic number 168 in the win column versus 110 losses. The coach, Mike McBride, for the Norwell Knights, his first year at the program comes in at 6-4 and 125 and 150 overall in his 13th season, respectively. So I'll be back here in a couple of moments with a look at some starters and the opening tip as we bring it to you here live on a blistering cold evening here in Leo, Indiana. Steve Roberts back after a couple messages. Easy for me to say.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. You know that Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo offers delicious pizza. But did you also know they have wings, subs, bread, and many other items that are also delicious? And did you know you could order online at marcospizza.com? And did you know they have catering to help out with that party, meeting, or any event? And did you know they have carry-out and delivery? Well, now you know. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo has pizza and so much more. You can get carry-out, delivery, catering, and order online, or call them at 627-2227. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo.
Okay, thank you, Marcos, and all the great sponsors again here on AllenCountyVoice.com and VoiceSportsNetwork.com. back at it live here. About a minute left before they get underway with the starting lineups, national anthem, all the pregame festivities leading up to the tip-off. A couple of stats for the players, the Leo Lions. Again, coming in at 6-5. Jeremy Davidson, the leading scorer for the Lions. In fact, the only one averaging in double digits, the only one for the Leo Lions at 15 points a game. He's got 165 points on the season out of 11 games. Eli Steiner at 9 points average. He was up in the 13 to 14 point range, and I had a chance to talk with a couple of the coaches and the management staff there with the Lions this evening, and the statistician there who was at every game, Josh. He's at every game again. Said that Eli is having a difficult time knocking down the jumper. He's one of the best that we've seen in high school to have a chance to get to the hoop and pull up, or actually from long range, either way. But getting interrupted here, I'm going to be right back after another word from our sponsors, and we're going to bring you the national anthem. If you're here in the stadium, but you're not, nonetheless. We'll be back right after this.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
All right, folks. Again, Steve Roberts alongside no one. Covering the game by myself tonight. Got pushed over to the side, as you can see by the camera angle. Unfortunately, it wasn't able to get here early enough to have the table set up center court as usual, so bear with me and us in the production truck as the view is a little skewed, and I'll have to do maybe a little bit of zooming and pushing in and pulling out, so to speak, on the camera side of things in order to bring you the live pictures and action. So, nonetheless, the starting lineup here this evening, number 10 is a senior for the Norwell Knights. This is Cody Shively. He's 6'1". Luke Zettis, number 12, junior. Riley Stauffer is a senior, and he's number 15. Cole Wilson is a junior, as well as Will Geiger, the big freshman, number 25. A freshman. That's odd to see pretty much on the starting lineup unless they're pretty good. So you got to expect something here out of Mr. Geiger, and we will see how that shapes up with who he matches up against. And it's going to be one of the following 5 here for the Leo Lions. Number 12, Jeremy Davidson. Number 24, Will Moreau. Number 25, Lane Reed. Number 35, Eli Steiner. and number 45, Nacho Martinez Pardo. His name is Ignacio. He goes by Nacho. And we're about to get action underway here from Leo at the Den. Again, AllenCountyVoiceSports.com as well as the VoiceSportsNetwork.com bring you the live action. Just about ready to tip it off here. 8 minutes on the clock. Again, try to run the whole thing and keep all the pictures in focus. So I do appreciate any patience, whether watching live or on the rebroadcast on YouTube. In the center, it's going to be Nacho taking on the freshman. Tipping it off here, Will Geiger against Nacho. Geiger gets the best of that one. To Cole Wilson. Now this is Luke Zetis, number 12. Zetis over to Wilson. Back to Shively. Here's the outside. That was Riley Stauffer, number 15. Will Geiger get it underneath. A good hard drive to the center. And blocked away by Nacho. And it's going to be out of bounds on Nacho. So nice move that time by the young freshman. Inbound pass blocked away by Nacho. Regained by Cody Shively, but Shively was on the line. It's going to be Leo's ball. So a good defensive stand on both accounts there by Nacho Martinez. Pardo. Far end, as you can see. Try and get a little zoom here. That's Lane Reed in the lane. Fade away, no good. Rebound Shively. Here's a three ball on the way, off the mark. Rebounded by Will Moreau. Steiner. On the wing, entry pass stolen away. Nice job by Geiger fronting his man. And now the Norwell Knights take the ball. So kind of a defensive battle back and forth here so far. Shively. Over to Zetis. Back out top of the key. This is Shively, just in your picture now. Shively from the corner. Off the mark. Rebound. Robbed down by Jeremy Davidson. He's going on the wing underneath the Lane Reed. Nice post move. Draws the foul that time, and that's the first foul. Lane Reed's going to be shooting two. And that is on Luke Zetis. Again, his first. And the team's first. Lane Reed off the mark. Last game, a fairly low-scoring affair, 56-48 between these two conference rivals. See what adjustments Norwell can make. As Reed misses his second one. It's kind of uncharacteristic for Lane Reed. Riley underneath the Geiger. Outside, Zetis top of the key. Thought about a shot. Came back. Drive to the hoop and the foul. And that is Luke Zetis drawing the foul. And that's the first foul on Nacho. And also the first foul on Leo. So Nacho Martinez Pardo picks up his first foul. And again, to the line goes Luke Zetis. A little bit off the mark there. Chance for the three-point play, no good. So I'll update the scoreboard brought to you by the University of St. Francis. And it shows a 2-0 lead, and we have an Eli Steiner travel call. Kind of uncharacteristic for Steiner to take a walk. Geiger had the ball swatted away, passed it outside. This is Riley Stauffer. Lane Reed comes up with a bobble and a steal. Over to Nacho. Here's Luke Moreau. Top of the key for three. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound. Chased down that time by Cole Wilson. Shively going the other way. He's going to take it to the hole against Eli Steiner. He's going to get a hand check call. So Leo now has their second foul. We have 5:01 left here in the first quarter. The DuPont Bar and Grill, located at Leo Crossing, offers dining, sports, and nightlife, open at 11 a.m. daily. As we have a connection that time from Geiger, I believe it was. Reed underneath, kicks it out to Jeremy Davidson, a.k.a. JD. JD's going to pop for three, off the mark, left side, no good. Four nothing is the score. Again, DuPont Bar and Grill, open 11 a.m. daily with a large selection of mouth-watering lunch and dinner entrees to choose from. Follow them on Facebook and see what's going on next. All the upcoming events at Leo Crossing, the DuPont Bar and Grill. Here's a three ball on the way, off the mark. Davidson trying to work something. Kicks it back out to Steiner. Here's Steiner. Back to Davidson. Two-man game. Here's Moreau. He's going to take a drive to the hoop. Got checked before he made it. And a foul called that time. That's going to be on number 20, Cole Wilson, his first and the team's second. So appreciate you joining me this evening, folks, as the Leo Lions take on the Norwell Knights in NE8 action from the Den in Leo, Indiana. I'm guessing a majority of people are out watching football games someplace. And Luke Moreau with a three ball. Gets Leo on the board now. First points of the game, and they come quite a bit late as we have 3:20 left in the first quarter. Steiner the other way, and now it's a Leo lead. So just like that, the Lions are on top. Shively drives around, kicks it outside. This is off the mark that time by Zetis. Geiger, Will Geiger, the big freshman, he is listed at 6'3", but he plays like he's 6'7". Connects, and now it's a 6-5 lead in favor of the Norwell Knights. A jab step there by JD, nothing happening. Underneath, back around to JD. He's going to drive, create some space. Kicks it out to Lane Reed. Reed to Steiner, back to Reed. Jab step, quick left hand to the hole, and off the mark, no good. Rebound taken down by Geiger. We kind of battle it out there. 2:20 left here in the first quarter. Again, low scoring affair. 6-5 is the score in the University of St. Francis scoreboard. Zetis. That's going to roll around all the way. And that was last touched by Will Moreau. So Nacho Martinez is going to get a quick breather. And in for him, Jason Suter, number 42, 6'7", big kid, just a junior. Inbound pass nearly stolen. Three ball on the way. This is Shively for three. And 9-5, just the old Dolly Parton is the score. Underneath, Suter got pushed in the back and no foul called that time. But the 2 points is good regardless. No charity stripe shot for him. As Mr. Suter sitting a few people down from me to my right. I can hear him saying he thought he got fouled there, which is fine. He did, but nonetheless. So checked in now for Norwell's James Smith, number 23. Norwell trying to get some good ball movement. Smith from way downtown, got it! A big basket that time. Makes it a 12-7 game. That was pretty huge. So Norwell able to capitalize on a couple of big threes back-to-back. And here's Jeremy Davidson, pulls up just off the mark. He doesn't miss that shot many times. As James Smith brings it back down, he's trying to drive and do a little circus act as he got fouled. And that's on JD as Jeremy Davidson's first. And now the team's third. So 46.1 on the clock. The quick inbound that time was off the mark by Cole Wilson. And on the transition pass there, Geiger got fouled by Jeremy Davidson. So now he's going to get himself a breather, and it's going to bring in Luke Stoller, number 15. Geiger. Ball rubble out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Norwell. 35.8 on the clock. Inbound finally stolen away by Steiner. Steiner the other way. 33 seconds on the clock ahead to Lane Reed. Reed off the mark. No good with the layup. You got to convert on that one if you're the Leo Lions. In fact, if you're anyone, you got to convert on those. Down 5. James Smith. Bringing it up for the Knights. Inside of 13 seconds now and counting. First quarter action. They're going to hold for the last second shot. Here's Smith, hit a three earlier, takes to the right side, tries to kick it out. Stolen away by Suter. Steiner with the ball. Heaves it down to court, off the mark, no good, and that'll be it for the first quarter. So a 12-7 ball game is the count. We'll be back after a few messages from our sponsors, AllenCountyVoice.com and VoiceSportsNetwork.com.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park, directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House, and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
All right, big thank you to the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne for putting on the broadcast, along with many other sponsors. Eli Steiner opens the second quarter for the Lions, down by 5. He's going to drive to the hoop off the mark. Might have got roughed up a little bit, no call. This is James Smith. Smith had a three toward the end of the first quarter, just a few moments ago. Shively working on Reed. Quick out and up and under off the mark. And that's going to be an over-the-back call on Riley Stauffer. He was fighting for the rebound there after the Cole Wilson miss drive on the baseline. I think if you're Leo, you got to do yourself a favor and get yourself some penetration to where you can get the ball or a kick out just like that for 3, and it's good. That's Mr. Stoller. Trying to update the scoreboard as well as keep you in the action. Again, running the camera, doing the thing, Steve Roberts. That's my name. That was pretty cheesy, unfortunately. And Luke Stoller's going to come down and commit a foul after committing a 3. So bring the guys closer back into the game and go from there. James Smith for Norwell. There he is. Working on Stoller. Left side, kicks it over. Shot fake, kicked it back out to Smith. Smith drives underneath, back to baseline. Cross-court pass. Good ball movement that time. A wide open three, in and out. That was halfway down. Cole Wilson had it rattle out. Steiner comes up with the rebound for the Lions. Here's Stoller for another three. Bang! Leo takes the lead on 2 consecutive Stoller threes. Nice job that time. No dribble, just a straight layup. And Lane Reed and Lane Reed and Stouffer both had their hands straight up in the air, but they're going to get called with a foul. It looks like Jason Sutter. Suter. Going to get called for his first. And that will put a short free throw at the line for Will Geiger, the freshman. Couple substitutions there for both teams. Number 15, Riley Stauffer, goes to the bench. So does Eli Steiner for the Lions. Geiger on his second one drops it in for a tie ball game. 13-13 second quarter action. Again, thanks for joining us, folks. Steve Roberts here at the Den, calling the game for the AllenCountyVoice.com and the VoiceSportsNetwork.com. Sounds like I'm nearly losing my voice. Moreau inbounds to Lane Reed, left side. It's Aaron Kimball now checked in. Reed going to work on James Smith. Gets his own rebound twice and makes it count on the third time with a foul. It's 15-13, and Lane Reed with a chance for an old-fashioned three-pointer. James Smith goes at 5'7", and Lane Reed goes 6'3", so pretty disparaging height advantage underneath when Reed matched up with James Smith. And now Reed another miss, and he's 0 for 3 tonight from the foul line. So that's got to change if you're Lane Reed and if you're the Leo Lions. Nonetheless, back down the other end, this is Zetis. Here's James Smith over to Shively. Underneath to Geiger. Geiger, nice move. Fake the pass. Ball popped around. And Reed's going to get called with a foul that time. Not sure what was going on there, but that is a foul. 15-13 is the score. Second quarter action. 5 minutes, 34 seconds left on the clock. Geiger knocks one home. And Jacob Kuhan steps in for Lane Reed after he picked up another foul. Geiger this time on the mark. Tie ball game, 15-15. Norwell comes into a more of a little full court trap kind of press type of thing. And Coach Kerry Cogdell didn't like the way it went with Aaron Kimball. Getting trapped in the sideline. He said middle. I said middle. So now they'll have a chance to talk it over. And we'll have a chance to come right back after this.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park, directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House, and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers.
Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics.
Thank you, Grable Insurance. Thank you all the voice sponsors. Again, DuPont Bar and Grill, Marco's Pizza and Leo, Cedar Creek Golf Club, Grable Insurance, the University of St. Francis, Adams Memorial Hospital, as well as TW Fable. Steiner drives the lane, pops it out to Suter. Back to Steiner, a little inside-out, two-man game. Steiner drives the baseline, kicks it back over to Stoller. Stoller on the outside now. Over to Moreau. Moreau had a chance, thought about it. I'm not sure what kind of a look Steiner wants to get from Suter. He had him posted up pretty well. Long ball. Will Moreau off the mark, pulled down that time by Shively. Back the other way is Shively, a little stop and go, drives in, and he took too many steps. Leo's going to get a freebie out of that one. So 4:45 left in the opening half of action. Fairly tight one. I mean, last game between the two was just a handful of days ago, a couple handfuls. Leo topped Norwell 56-48, so a fairly low-scoring affair, fairly close. It could have came down to some junk free throws after some quick fouls, and excuse me, not really sure exactly, but tonight seems to be working out similarly from a scoring standpoint as Suter takes it in the hole. Off the mark, rebound that time by Kuhan, and he couldn't get it to fall either. So here is Shively. Back down the other end, this is a drive on the baseline there by Wilson. Little inside out. Stauffer. Over to Shively, Wilson. Here's Geiger. Big man can pass. Big man can do quite a bit. A three ball on the way, inside and out. That's the second one that was pretty much over halfway down the bucket and rattled out there for the Norwell Knights. Moreau thought about a three, thought better of it, now takes it to the hole, stopped on the way in. Stoller. Suter got hacked in the act, and that's number 12, Luke Zetis. So Jason Suter, again, everybody mixed up tonight. Off the mark with the first one. Apologize if anybody's watching. I'm having a hard time with names, even my own players, the Leo players, rather. Suter a little strong on that one, too. That was pretty off there. There's James Smith. Back for Norwell. Here's Shively. Working on Steiner. Takes to the baseline. Nothing home. Geiger trying for a back cut and intercepted that time by Stoller. Nice job anticipating the pass, cutting off the lane and driving it the other way. He waved it off. It looked like the continuation was going to happen, but the referee said, no, sir. The foul was on the ground. Just the fifth foul. Now the sixth for the Norwell Knights. Leo has 7 fouls total. Leo in the bonus. Next foul on Norwell, and Leo will be in the bonus as Norwell is already in the bonus. Cutting to the hoop. Inbound pass there. Worked around to Moreau. Moreau over to Stoller. Stoller's got a couple of threes already. Here's Steiner. Top of the key, 3:15 left in the second quarter. Stoller about pulled up again. Here's Kuhan, right or left side. High screen. Steiner's going to pull up. A little bit long on that one. Rebound, tossed around that time and finally regained by McMichael. And a foul on Leo that time is on Will Moreau. So the 1-and-1 is the scenario. We pull it back over here down to the south side of the court. And Mr. McMichael, Grant McMichael that is, hoisting up for the Norwell Knights. First one is short. Didn't get any of it. And the Leo faithful are going to let him hear about it. You see the far left section now in your picture is the student section. They stand on their feet the whole game, and they They razz, so to speak, their opponents. Moreau drives, kicks it out to Stoller, wide open for another three. Hit the side of the barn on that one. Somehow pulled down by Steiner. He's going to get a jump ball called as he was tied up by James Smith. And possession arrow favors the Knights. So pretty abysmal first half of action. Only 15 points on either side of the ball. As we have McMichael over to Shively for three. He's off the mark. Rebound Stoller looking for a man down the field. Nothing happening. Moreau for three off the mark. Rebound by Nacho. Kicked it over to Stoller. Here's Stoller on the wing. Inside pass to Nacho. A little strong off the glass. Tipped up on the mark. No good. And rebound pulled away by Shively. So Shively this time over to Stauffer. Here's Shively again. He's hoisting the threes like no tomorrow. Stoller comes away with the board and around the back. Drive, stop, almost going to pop. Nothing going. Bounce pass underneath to Steiner. Stoller for a three ball. He got it. Well, that was a long two. Must have had his foot on the line. So the first points for either team in quite some time now. Whoop, one too many there. 17-15 is the score. McMichael inside to Geiger, guarded by the littler man Steiner. And that was a good call. He did extend the forearm and knock down Steiner. So that one's going to go on Geiger. Pretty sure that's Geiger's first, if I'm not mistaken. I'm at a spot where if you look at the top right of the screen, I can't see the right side of the scoreboard to tell how many fouls each player has. I'm trying to keep track as they go, but do other things as well. Steiner, little antsy, drives over the pass over the right side. It was booted out of bounds. We're going to remain Leo ball. 1:06 left here in the opening half. Again, thanks for joining me this evening, folks. Steve Roberts. Calling the game for AllenCountyVoice.com and VoiceSportsNetwork.com. Stoller inbounds to Steiner. Gets the screen. Works across the right side. Kicks it out to Stoller. Thought about a three. Little drive, little pass. Here's a screen. 52 seconds. Keep Steiner in the picture there. Juking me out. Here's Moreau. And Leo might be playing for the last shot here. Steiner drives. Here's Moreau for three. Bang! Huge basket that time. A little miscommunication as Steiner took it to the hole and had it blocked away. Leo was able to regain, kick it out, and a wide open three was the result. Now we have James Smith with 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Here's Shively to the hoop, and he's fouled. Now they're saying he's shooting the ball. Okay. So Cody Shively will be at the line for the Knights. 20-15 is an accurate score. 1.5 seconds left. He's shooting two. Shively's good on the first one. .5. Coach Kerry Cogdell calls for a sub. It'll be Jeremy Davidson in there now. As Nacho Martinez Pardo is going to go ahead and inbound for the Lions. All by himself down here at the far right. And Leo's keeping everybody deep, going for the long ball. Thrown in. Here's Stoller. Off the mark. Just a bit shy. It's a little strong there. 16-17. And missed 1 point there. Is the halftime score. Again, thank you for joining us, folks. Be right back after a few more messages from our sponsors Again, I'm Steve Roberts. AllenCountyVoice.com, VoiceSportsNetwork.com from Leo, Indiana. Halftime score, 20-17 in favor of Leo.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. You know that Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo offers delicious pizza. But did you also know they have wings, subs, bread, and many other items that are also delicious? And did you know you could order online at marcospizza.com? And did you know they have catering to help out with that party, meeting, or any event? And did you know they have carry-out and delivery? Well, now you know. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo has pizza and so much more. You can get carry-out, delivery, catering, and order online, or call them at 627-2227. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
You got to believe, folks. Steve Roberts is here. Halftime score 20-17 in favor of the home Leo Lions over the Norwell Knights so far. Again, AllenCountyVoice.com, VoiceSportsNetwork.com. And a couple of halftime stats as provided by Josh Blauser. Will Geiger leads the scoring way for the Knights. 7 points, 11 rebounds in the first half. That's not a typo. 4 offensive rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds. Doing a good job to keep those drives alive for the Norwell Knights. And 5 points with 4 boards for Cody Shively. He had a hoisting up a 3. He's 1 out of 5, so not hitting a whole lot, but he's definitely doing his best to keep hoisting them up there. Leading the way for the Leo Lions is the junior Luke Stoller. He's got a couple of 3 balls, 2 out of 4, as well as a layup there. He's got 8 points, 3 boards, and Will Moreau chipping in a couple 3s there for Leo. It's about all the high scoring we have for either team as we come up on 1:45 left here in the halftime stanza. Going to take it to the third quarter here in just a bit. So not sure what halftime adjustments either coach is going to make. They've already seen each other just a handful of days ago again, and now have another basically 16 minutes under their belts together. So we'll see how they come out here in the second half of action. So be back right after a few more messages from our sponsors.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Indiana PT. If you need your physical self to have some therapy, I would go there. Them, along with all of our great sponsors. DuPont Bar and Grill, Marco's Pizza, Cedar Creek Golf Club, Grable Insurance, TW Fable, Adams Memorial Hospital, as well as the University of St. Francis, which brings you the scoreboard now updated to the third quarter. About to get action underway here from Leo, Indiana. So again, buzzer. TW Fable located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East 250 North in Bluffton, Indiana. Features a fine dining experience Tuesday through Saturday, and if you're looking for a great lunch, visit the 250 Grill. That is TW Fable in Bluffton. So Lane Reed going to inbound it to Eli Steiner here. And third quarter underway. Hope everyone's staying warm wherever you may be. Bounce pass over to Steiner. Steiner back to JD. Shot fake over to Reed. Steiner had a wide open look. Pulls up in the middle. Shot off the mark. No good. Here's Nacho. Nice rebound that time. And Leo has a second chance. Reed. The corner over to Steiner. Steiner looking for some room. Leo just running a lot of perimeter screens, things of that nature. Here's a bounce pass. Couldn't handle it. That was off the foot that time of Cole Wilson, number 20. It's going to stay here, Leo ball. Here's Steiner again. And Reed apparently got, 25. Reed got tangled up there with Riley Stauffer, and that was enough to draw the offensive foul. So ball's going back the other way. 7:15, just 45 seconds have expired here in the third quarter. Try and zoom a little bit here. That was Geiger underneath. They catch up with a driving Steiner. Kicked it to Jeremy Davidson. Over to Lane Reed. He's going to hoist a three. Off the mark. Rebound. Oh, that was smacked out of bounds that time. Geiger knocked it off Nacho's foot. And Norwell's going to have the ball. Far side now, this is Wilson. And the basket's going to count. He got fouled that time. I believe that was Nacho Martinez Pardo, and it was. So count the bucket, make it 19. Forgot the other bucket, make it 21. There's another one. That's going to be 22. 22-20 is the score, accurately. All you Norwell fans have to forgive me for a scoring faux pas. Jeremy Davidson's not going to be forgiven for that at all. He nails it home. It's a three ball. And Lions back on top. Shively, second leading scorer so far tonight for the Knights. Dribbles left. Back to Shively. Zetis. Over to Shively. Underneath, here's Geiger. Power move. Can't get anything to fall. It's taken back down by Eli. Eli to Lane Reed. Left hand good. 25-22. Scoring picking up a little bit here. So we had a pretty slow first half. Stuck at 15-15 for quite a while. Don't have the exact number of minutes on that or anything. Wilson to Shively. Shively in the corner, drives baseline. That's Wilson that time, baseline. Nice job that time getting to the hoop and the awkward position for the layup to fall. Here's Steiner. Excuse me. Drives left around everybody, baseline. Over to Moreau. Here's Jeremy Davidson. Trying to shake a couple defenders. And just as a foul is nearly going to be called, it wasn't. We had a timeout. So, a quick timeout will let you know that Adams Memorial Hospital, they care for the things that are important to you, your health, family, and community. Compassion and medical expertise is what you'll find at Adams Memorial Hospital. Cedar Creek Golf Club, located at 10,000 Garmin Road in Leo, It's one of the best golf values around. Log on to cedarcreekgc.com for details and start playing very soon. Dare I say immediately isn't going to happen. So after a timeout, Leo's going to have the ball in their own half court, as you see here. Again, I got position to the right side, almost to the free throw line. Steiner, little jump back in the backcourt. He's going to drive, kicks it over to Stoller. Stoller, the hot hand so far tonight. Over to Steiner. Steiner just drives to his left. Nothing going. Kicks it back to Stoller. And here's Suter, running hook in the lane. Nice job by the big man, getting the two-pointer to convert. Here is Shively. Shot fake. Little technical difficulties, folks. Bear with me. Jeremy Davidson, nonetheless, with the rebound, back at the action here. Runner on the way, no good. Davidson, nice steal underneath. And they're calling a travel? I mean, okay. 3:55 left in the third quarter. Scores from around the league. No, the only league that's actually playing other than this one is the National Football League. (27-14) was the score in the AFC game. Stoller off the mark, short. Just missed it. Rebound by Shively. So the Texans top the Raiders 27-14 in the wild card game to advance to the divisional round. If you're scoring at home. Seahawks and Lions just underway in Seattle. It's got to be a cold game up there. 12th man in effect. Hoping the Lions can do it. I'm a Bears fan, unfortunately, by trade. But I'd like to see the old Lions do something. James Smith at the line, knocks one down for the Norwell Knights. 3:25 left in the first quarter against Steve Roberts. Calling the action for you live here from the Den in Leo, Indiana, on a cold night on AllenCountyVoice.com and VoiceSportsNetwork.com. Smith had his second one fall as well. 26-27 is your count. Here's Steiner over to Stoller. Stoller's going to drive. Runner in the lane, short. Got his own rebound. Nice job that time. And a foul, I think it's going to be on Geiger. And it is. That's at least his second. I take that back. That is Geiger's third. So something you don't like to see with the big freshman starter in there, one of your leading scorers as well as rebounders, getting into foul trouble here in the third quarter. 3 fouls on him. Stoller to the line. Little long. Leo has really struggled from the free throw line tonight. First half stats for Leo from the free throw line, 0 for 5. Knocking down one here. 28-26, 3:09 and counting. Here's James Smith. Wilson. Number 40, Brandon Nicholson. He's a 6'5 junior, checks in. Rebound by Stoller. Nice job skying up there for that one. Here comes Eli Steiner. Runs it over to Jeremy Davidson. Jukes him out of there. And that is a baseline drive and a foul called that time on Nicholson. So I like the transition game from Leo and the strong take to the hole by Jeremy Davidson. He's got a lot of moves on the outside as well as basically from 15 to 20 feet. Make you miss and get to the hole pretty easily. Now here he is at the line. And the first one, continues the woes for the Leo Lions. It actually is 28-26, unfortunately for me. I didn't update the scoreboard, brought to you by the University of St. Francis. Jeremy Davidson gives the second one in there, pushes it right over the front of the rim. 29-26 is the score in the third. About 2.5 minutes left. James Smith drive. Here's Nicholson, the big man. Spin move off the air ball. The rebound that time goes to Zetis. And Cole Wilson threw one up there that looked like it probably should have came off the glass, but kind of in between shot, and he airballed it and dang near an alley-oop, which worked. So 29-28. Accurate score. Inbound to Stoller, far side. Here's Steiner about the top. Steiner drives. That foul's going to be on Cole Wilson, number 20. So he's also in trouble now with his third foul. So a couple of the big guys there, 6'3" and 6'3" respectively, each with 3 fouls. Here's Stoller on the inbound, guarded by Zetis. Underneath, Stoller finds himself wide open, missed a layup, and rebounds his own miss. Little stat patter there. Puts Leo on top, 31-28. James Smith takes a 3 from Steph Curry range. Here's Nicholson. Shively drives to right side. Nothing home. Smith, quick pop, and he got it to roll. It's a tie ball game. A huge shot by James Smith. Nice job of coming off the screen, a little catch and shoot. Drive to the hole. They're going to call a foul on the floor. A little early call. A slap in the face there, I guess. It's only the first for Smith this game, and the fourth now as Moreau gets the inbound. Underneath against the big guys, and Moreau a little thumbs up on the foul call, and that's going to be going against Brandon Nicholson. So Nicholson's got a quick 2. Free throw falls. All right. The second free throw is brought to you by Marcos Pizza. Marcos.com. Order now. Knocked it down, nothing but net. 2-point game. 33-31. Closing seconds. About 80 seconds left. About a minute and 15 now. Drive by Smith, and he's got a little body. Not sure they're going to call that one on. That's going to be on Jeremy Davidson. And his third. So the first Lion to get into 3 fouls at this point in the game is okay. Let me be honest with you. And there must be some sort of lid on these free throws tonight for both teams. Although first half, Norwell shot 5 out of 7, where Leo was 0 for 5, that is. James Smith, the second shot. That one is good, so 32-33 is the score. Quick pass ahead to Jeremy Davidson, baseline. Here comes Lane Reed. Not too strong on the layup. A nice shot through the lane. The finger roll is good. 35-32. Minute left. Smith kicks out to Shively. Shively dribbles right, goes back left. Took a little circus act. It looked like a few steps. And Luke Moreau was the first one that would have touched the ball coming back in, so he couldn't touch the ball. The ball was just bouncing there. Pretty smart play by Moreau. And they're going to get an out-of-bounds call after all that mess. 45.4 left. Underneath, quick layup, and a quick timeout. So 34-35 is the score. Cole Wilson converts on the layup. Be right back after a brief word on the VoiceSportsNetwork.com.
You know that Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo offers delicious pizza. But did you also know they have wings, subs, bread, and many other items that are also delicious? And did you know you could order online at marcospizza.com? And did you know they have catering to help out with that party, meeting, or any event? And did you know they have carry-out and delivery? Well, now you know. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo has pizza and so much more. You can get carry-out, delivery, catering, and order online, or call them at 627-2227. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo.
Back after a timeout, 43.1 left to go in the third quarter. It's going to be Leo's ball. So Eli Steiner is going to bring it up for the Lions. Thinking Leo's going to hold for the last shot here. Back out. I'm excited to see the action a little bit more. Tick, 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 tick. 20 seconds left. Third quarter. About to wrap up here. Again, thanks for joining us. Or me. VoiceSportsNetwork.com. And all that for a stolen pass by Shively, and he converts. I didn't get the... So Norwell able to hold off that last second shot with a huge steal and bring up fourth quarter action. And again, a slow pace to the game. A lot of quality shots going up, but low scoring. 36-35 is the score. Once again, be right back. Steve Roberts, AllenCountyVoice.com, VoiceSportsNetwork.com.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
Thank you, Subway. And again, all the great sponsors. The University of St. Francis bringing us the scoreboard. The YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne bringing us the post-game show, as well as the player of the game, DuPont Bar and Grill, Marco's Pizza in Leo, Cedar Creek Golf Club, Grable Insurance, Adams Memorial Hospital, and TW Fable. Fourth quarter action starts with a Shively inbound to James Smith. Here's Smith back out top for Norwell. Here's Shively. Shively's lanky. Gets to the hole. Off the glass, and it's good. 2 consecutive big baskets there for Shively. Give the Knights a 3-point lead opening the fourth quarter. Davidson, circus act. No fall. Going to go to the line for a couple of fouls on Cody Shively. Davison drops the first one. So Steiner checks out, brings in Nacho Martinez Pardo. Give the Lions some height. As Jeremy Davidson connects almost on the second one. Rebound by Shively. Three ball, bang! There's Shively again. So he's got 7 straight points for the Knights. Lane Reed drive. And here's Stoller. Like to see Stoller get some open looks. He's been hitting so far tonight. Jump step. And they're going to call a travel on that. Coach Cocktail disagrees. And it is Knights ball nonetheless. 41-36 now after the man right here with the ball. Shively, that is. Rattled off 7 straight. Now Stoller with a foul. So Leo now with their 5th committed foul. Next foul against Norwell is going to be in the bonus for Leo. Inbound pass. Here's Smith over to Shively. He's had the hot hand, and that's going to be a foul on Stoller. They're going to call him. They knocked him down after the 3-point shot. So he's not going to be shooting 3. Apparently it was after the fact. All right. It's hard telling from the vantage point we have here. Inbound to Smith. Works it around. Here's Stauffer. Back to Stauffer. Wilson drives, nothing going. Smith kicks it over, wide open, Shively again. Gosh, you don't want to leave that guy open. That's going to be over the back that time. Geiger went up, and that's going to be his 4th if they call it on him. I think it is. That is on Geiger, and it does send Leo to the line. So Leo's going to be shooting free throws the rest of the game. Something that has kind of plagued him so far in this contest, shooting well under the norm for the Lions. We'll see what Jeremy Davidson can do, bringing him back in. So Geiger gets a trip to the bench, and probably won't see him for a handful of minutes or so as Brandon Nicholson comes in. Davidson, the front end of the 1-and-1 is good, so Leo only down by 4 now. And the pair is good, so only a deficit of 3 now. James Smith over to Nicholson, over to Stauffer. Here's the hot hand Shively underneath, spinning move. Nice job that time by Cole Wilson. A good move. The guy's got some moves, and unfortunately for Leo, unable to handle him that time. Pass kind of batted away that time by Nicholson. Here's Moreau. Threw it right off the elbow of Stauffer that time. Moreau over to Eli in the corner. And a foul on the entry pass committed by James Smith. I think that's his 2nd. Now the team's 8th. So again, big free throws for Leo down the stretch. And Lane Reed has struggled all evening, unfortunately for that guy. I'm not sure if he's made 1 this evening. Nonetheless, we pick up the action at the other end. Here's James Smith. Over to Wilson. Wilson drives baseline. Nobody home. Out to Stauffer. Here's Nicholson. Lowers the rear end. Knocks down Nacho. No foul call. It's probably a good no call. Shively. Over to Stauffer. Nice job of trapping there by Leo. Not letting a whole lot go on. Leo's Always had very quick feet, athletic feet, if you will. Another great move and a hang and hit. Doesn't fall that time. And that was Wilson. Here's Jeremy Davidson for three on the other end. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, James Smith. Back the other way for Norwell. Shively. Cole Wilson been able to take Jeremy Davidson off the dribble a couple times, get to the hole. Converted a couple times as well. Missed a couple times. 4 minutes left in regulation, 43-38. Norwell content to just run the clock, and why wouldn't you be? A 5-point lead on the road, and that's going to be a foul call on Eli Steiner. So now the bonus is into effect for both teams, both shooting from here on out. James Smith at the line for Norwell. Off the mark, long rebound by Lane Reed. Nice job that time. Here's the Leo press. Coming down the court is Jeremy Davidson. Moreau, top of the key, looking for a screen. Takes it to the hole himself. Foul called on James Smith that time. Oh, okay, take it back. It was on Stauffer. Number 15, Riley Stauffer. Moreau flirts with every bit of the rim and a little piece of backboard before that one falls. 4-point game. Moreau needs to connect on this one, and Leo needs a stop. And it's just short. It's the back iron and out. Shively on down. Smith over to Stauffer. Smith's going to load up from three. That one's good. A huge shot for Norwell that time. It looked like there was a little skirmish between Moreau. Possibly, not a skirmish, a little mix-up, a little tangling, if you will, after the three ball there by James Smith. But nonetheless, they're going to take a quick timeout. I'll also take a brief timeout to let you know that Grable Insurance wants to provide you with the protection from the unfortunate things that can often do happen. Visit Ray Gage or Arnie Myers at their office on Pony Express Run in Leo to get the best coverage you can afford. That's Grable Insurance. And also the University of St. Francis, known for quality academic options and dedicated professors. You'll discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. See for yourself what USF has to offer. Visit online at sf.edu. So fourth quarter action here. Steve Roberts and AllenCountyVoice.com, VoiceSportsNetwork.com. Eli Steiner bringing it up for the Lions. Drives to the hole. Gets the roll. Nice job by Eli. No foul called. And Leo's going to go and do a kind of a press, and it pays off. But Lane had the steal and kind of dribbled it right out of bounds. So good job defensively either way. I like what Coach Cockdale's doing out of that timeout with just 3 minutes and 3 seconds left. And what was a 7-point deficit, now down to just 5. Shively, a little push there on Moreau. Nothing to call. Here's James Smith, kicks it out. Over Shively, here's Smith. A quick steal. And a circus attempt and connection there from James Smith. Makes it a 48-41 ball game. 3 ball on the way. Knocked. It was tipped. Nice job that time. A rebound, and Lane Reed underneath. Can't come up with it. Here's Moreau for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Shively. Kind of bobbled it. 2:20 and counting. 7-point lead. So Leo needs a huge stop right here. But they got to stop the ball first as James Smith takes it directly to the rack. And Leo now down 9. Not in a good spot. The long three ball off the mark, no good. Batted back. As Lane, Reed, and Wilson both knocked down out of bounds there. Three ball. Excuse me, not a three ball. Layup there. Shot fake was nicely performed there that time, and unfortunately Lane Reed is going to be called for the foul. That is his third now, but that's going to put Cole Wilson at the line for a 1-and-1. Minute 48, got a lot of time left, but it is now a 10-point game and a very quick turnaround as Leo got caught sleeping that last time down there by James Smith. Second free throw on the way here from Wilson. And that one rattles out. Rebound by Stoller. Goodness. Three ball Moreau. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Lane Reed. Jeremy Davidson for three. His comes up short. Having a hard time staying with it, so folks, my bad. I can tell you after the long rebound, it was dove and attempted to be recovered there by number 10, hot hand Cody Shively, but unfortunately couldn't come up with it for Norwell. Now it's Leo's ball. Moreau's going to try another three. A little bit long. Stoller right back up with it. Nice shot, nice job there that time. Just take the two, stop the clock, get the time held, and that's a timeout for Leo. Be back after a few messages. Maybe two, from your local station, which is thevoicesportsnetwork.com.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million.
Quick foul there that time by Moreau on the inbound. Back at it. A minute 18 left. And now Geiger is going to be shooting 2 free throws. 10 fouls total for Leo. Excuse me. 8 fouls. Not going to be shooting 2. Read the scoreboard wrong. Down by 8. 51-43. Let's get that refocused. Geiger rattles home the first one. It's getting a little bit close to academia. As in, it's nearly over unless Leo gets the old quick stop, 3-ball, quick stop, 3-ball, quick stop, 3-ball, which we've seen so many times. It's a corner shot that time. Got it! There's one. Leo trims the lead down to 7. Good pressure that time by Lions. A bobbled stop. A quick shot from Lane Reed. And there it is again. So I got caught watching the game. It's now only down by 5. So 54.4 seconds left. My headset sounds like garbage. I apologize. Anyways. A quick 3-ball from Luke Moreau in the corner. Followed up by a nice steal from the Lions. Excuse me. And a quick transition layup by Lane Reed. Finds us at 53-48 in favor, still, of the Norwell Knights. But again, a lot of time, 54.4. Leo just rattled off 5 points inside of about 22 seconds, I think it was. So after a quick foul on the inbound. After they gave up the 2 free throws to Geiger. Shively back to Smith. Smith loses the handle again. Bobbled it again. And that time it was all ball. But they get Lane Reed for the foul. Not a fan of that call at all, folks. Nor am I a fan of this headset. All right. Hopefully that's better for you. Not sure if it is or not. Had to change headsets. Still hear the static. Apologies still, folks. Free throw missed the first one. James Smith on the way. He missed the second one. Leo's got a shot at getting some points back. Here comes Steiner over to Jeremy Davidson. Davidson kicks it over to Moreau. Davidson shake and bake. 3-ball. He got it! Leo down by 2 points after being down by 10. And the inflation has, the balloon has been deflated on this side of the court. 53-51, 34.8 seconds left. If Leo can still rally to finish this one off, this will be one of the more memorable comebacks that Leo has had in quite some time now. We're going to take a quick break here, play a couple commercials, and hopefully fix these darn headsets. I'll be right back. Possibly. I could load some commercials. There we go.
First step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
All right, thank you, ymca.org. Again, Steve Roberts of VoiceSportsNetwork.com, AllenCountyVoice.com. The inbound here to Shively. That's what they've had a problem with, getting it past this level as the trap comes for Leo. 25 seconds left in the game, and they foul Shively, so 22.6 left. In regulation for the Lions and the Norwell Knights. Shively able to connect on the first one, so just still a one-possession game. If Leo can get a miss right here, that would be a really good thing if you're a Lion. Shively again has the hot hand for Norwell this evening. And that one is good as well. So two-possession game. They do the rolling ball trick. Over to Stoller in the corner. Fakes a step back, takes it to the hole, foul. And the bucket is good! Two-pointer and one. A huge play by Luke Stoller. And Stoller now going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 15.9 seconds on the clock. Stoller had a chance to pop one up pull up for three and thought better of it. Able to get to the rack, a little up and under. And the foul shot is long. Rebounded by Steiner. Tipped back out to Jeremy Davidson. Davidson, he pulls up for three. Off the mark, no good. And that one is long, and it's going to be... Wow, it looked like he got hand-checked at the top of the key there before that shot came off. Nice, awesome job of offensive rebound there by Steiner. So 6.3 seconds. Leo down 2. Inbound to Shively, and it's a quick foul. Only lost 0.6 seconds on that one as the foul's committed there. That's going to be on on Will Moreau. And that'll set up free throws again for Shively. So worst case scenario. Well, nonetheless, a scenario is he hits both and Leo has to have a miraculous shot plus a foul. Either way, folks, this is a phenomenal game coming down to the end of it where, like I said, it was almost academic. And Leo was just about giving up for dead, and they decided to come back and make up 10 points inside of just over a minute. Now we find ourselves 5.6 seconds left in regulation. 56-53 is the score. Cody Shively, who's had a huge game, not sure how many points he has, is at the line to finish the back end of a 1-and-1. And then it'll be Leo's ball regardless of the outcome of that shot. So either the game is tied if he misses and Leo gets the rebound because Norwell's not putting anybody in the box to rebound. So if he misses, obviously it's tied. You got 5.6 to get a three ball up there. And clearly if he makes it, it makes it real difficult. It turns it into a two-possession game. I take that back. Now they are going to throw some rebounders up there to try and thwart that effort in the event that Shively does miss. But, again, he's had the hot hand tonight from 3 and from 2, and the runners drive to the lane, the free throws and everything. So 2 rebounders underneath, and the free throw is good. So long ball to Jeremy Davidson. Jeremy Davidson pops for 3. Off the mark, rebound by Lane Reed, off the mark as well, and that's going to do it. A hard-fought game on both ends by the Norwell Knights and the Leo Lions, and Leo comes up on the short end of it. A 57-53 score is the final here. I'm going to take a brief moment to get my breath back and have the post-game show, which is going to be extremely brief, as well as some stats. And wrap it up with the YMCA Greater Fort Wayne Player of the Game. All right, folks, back at it here. Steve Roberts wrapping it up from Leo, Indiana. The Norwell Knights triumph over the Leo Lions, 57-53. Leo drops to 6-6 on the season and lost 4 of their last 5. Cody Shively from Norwell, 16 huge points. James Smith banging down a 3 out of 4 three-pointers, also had 16 points. Leo has 3 folks in double figures led by Luke Stoller, at 15. Jeremy Davidson with 10 and Luke Moreau with 12. Lane Reed came in with 8 as well. Player of the game, I'm going to go ahead and have to give it to Cody Shifley. The YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne player of the game had a pretty crucial. Actually, I take that back. It's going to be James Smith. He knocked down a 3 3-pointers and had some crucial 2-pointers as the game got closer. And just a nice job by the Norwell defense as well as Coach Mike McBride to hold off the Leo Lions in the surge they had late. So, again, thanks for joining us, folks. And we'll be back, I believe, on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And have the game here for you from the Leo boys basketball. January 12th, I believe, is Thursday. There's a girls and a boys, something like that. Anyway, we'll keep you posted. Again, thanks for joining me, Steve Roberts, VoiceSportsNetwork.com.